morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the 45. That's Jack. I'm Conrad. We're here with a Week 2 review. Spurs, Chelsea, Liverpool, Palace, Swans, United, and City and Everton. These are the 4 pick games we picked going into Week 2. We'll tell you how we did, a little bit how they turned out. Without waiting, jump right into the first one we got wrong. The marquee match of the weekend, Spurs and Chelsea. Spurs go down 2-1, as it turned out. Chelsea packed it in, but I guess we'll start and talk a little bit about Wembley. Have not played well at Wembley. It's their home stadium. I don't know what to think about their performance there.
It's a bit of a learning curve. I mean, it's not easy to just go in there in this huge atmosphere and succeed. But I feel like over the season, they could potentially develop as they get more used to it, and maybe that becomes an advantage for them.
17 more times, they got to figure it out.
Other teams, maybe it's a bit of a hard atmosphere for them. It's a good atmosphere for Spurs, and
it was much livelier than what West Ham deal with at Olympic Stadium, or London Stadium, I should say.
Yes. But I thought it was surprising. Well, not surprising from Chelsea. I mean, we know they're a very good defensive team. We saw that last year. But the fact that Spurs had 3 times as many shots on target.
68% possession.
But Chelsea were just able to pack it in, and they were able to just keep control. And I mean,
they took their chances. The free kick from Alonso, left-footed, just obviously man of the match. Great performance from him.
I mean, 2 goals from a wingback, you never really get that. And he's developed a lot under Conte. I mean, after coming from Fiorentina, I think he was an unknown name, but now he's one of the up and coming left backs.
Top man on the team sheet.
Yeah,
I mean, unbelievable.
And
and then the second goal, just a rifle.
Yeah.
I mean, again, unexpected, coming in off that flank and just destroying that back line of Spurs.
And I think Spurs, they didn't have a bad game. I thought that they played pretty well. I mean, I watched.
Lucky on the goal.
Yeah, they got.
I mean, Christian Eriksen's free kick was great.
Dangerous ball.
Poor Michi.
But I mean, if Michi doesn't hit that in himself, then it's
the look on his face.
It's Alderweireld who's kicking it in behind him. So I mean, it does look bad that it's an own goal.
But
it
was going to be a goal no matter what.
It was going to be a goal no matter what.
But you feel bad for him. The look on his face when he conceded that, we didn't capture that one.
And he said after, he was like, I want him to die.
That's awful.
Especially at Wembley.
Terrible feeling.
Yeah,
terrible feeling.
But they did play well.
I mean, Pochettino says they felt comfortable there. They were unfortunate not to come away with a point or a result.
I feel like they probably deserve to get something out of that game.
I think they'll bounce back. I don't think it's going to be a problem for them. Heading into next week, we'll see. I think we'll talk about them in the next episode. Next up, Liverpool home at Anfield on the new pitch for the first time this season. First time since last year that they've gotten there.
First one right.
We got that one right. Both of us got the scoreline wrong, but we're really worried about winners here.
Yep.
Liverpool dominant in possession, 72%. I mean, the touches, the passing, they played a controlled game. The back 4 was reliable, not bad. Didn't give anything up. Palace lacked a lot of creativity, didn't really do much. Mane just leapt on a mistake by by Crystal Palace defense and just pounded it home, just showing his quality and his quickness and ability to react.
Yeah, Liverpool, they didn't look great. I mean, they dominated the game, which is a good thing to see for them, but they weren't clinical enough.
No.
In those
a lot of chances
against Watford. The first goal they scored against Watford was the dummy by Mane, the flick on by Chan. Those movements, you didn't see that against Crystal Palace enough, and they need to begin to work on that more. And that
was a completely different side. That had played in the previous 2 games.
Sly didn't start. It was Sturridge up front, and I think Sturridge is a bit. He's lost that quickness, so his ability to move.
He may just be a super sub moving
honestly. And I think good performance. They got the 3 points. They got the job done, but it wasn't the most convincing performance.
Yeah, Solanke came on late, did well. Salah had a lot of chances, wasn't able to do anything.
Yep.
Andrew Robertson looked good in his first run out.
Robertson looked really good at left back. I mean, anybody looks better than Moreno.
Yeah.
But I mean, he looked pretty good.
We'll see. All right, next up, Swans home to United. I don't know what to talk about United again. 59% possession, something we talk about they're going to do all season long. The first half, not all that compelling, but they came on strong in that second half. Yeah, the Bailly goal was surprising. But again, Pogba coming on in the second half, strong, not and entering the game, but just playing really, really well. Lukaku woke up and poached that goal right at the top of the box. Mkhitaryan, 2 assists yet again, unheralded signing.
Yeah. I mean, you expected it from them. I put 2-0. It was a bit more of a conservative prediction, but it was never really a doubt that Man United were gonna pick up the points against Swansea because they have the quality. And after signing Zlatan,
we'll see.
You look. I mean, he does have a knee injury, so he's not an immediate help.
End of October. We're late in our review. Obviously, it's really late.
Yeah.
We'll get better. I promise. All right, last match we had City and Everton, and we were split on our opinion on this one.
I was close,
and we were both wrong.
I thought that Everton they played well. I think they didn't show enough in the second half because the first half 11-on-11 they were playing really well and they were taking it to Man City. Mm-hmm. But then I feel like they almost took off a little bit in the second half and it hurt them.
And Walker should not have been sent off.
I mean, and I don't think Schneiderlin should have been sent off either. I mean, it
2 really weird cards there.
It was a bit of a weird game, but I feel like in the end, I feel like Everton had a chance and they kind of blew it because they had a chance to maybe make it a 2-1 scoreline because if they kept the pressure up, because once they brought on Sigurdsson and Klaassen, those are your 2 new signings making their debuts, I think.
Yeah.
That's not what you want to see against Man City. They did not have the quality, and you could see the quality in Manchester City.
Yeah, they looked much better in this second game than they did in that first game. Definitely. They were much more cohesive.
But they only got a point, and I mean that's kind of disappointing. But considering that the way it was stacked up against them, they were man down for most of the game.
At home you got City dropping points at home. You had Spurs dropping points at home. Right, those are surprising things. It's early in the season. One thing we didn't talk about was Huddersfield. Up top of the table, 6 points. Who knew? David Wagner, great coach, but we'll see. We'll touch on them in the next episode. But so that does it for that game. Thus far on the season, we are 2-2. We didn't pick winners in the first week.
Nope.
But we will pick 3, 4, 5 games each week and see how we do. I just wanted one best moment on the Twitter of the weekend. This is when Rooney scored. Last time he was playing at City. You've got, and I blew this up a little bit, so 4 years ago, and then just this past week, and actually this guy's son is here, he's grown up a little bit, but the classic, same guy, same people, it's just
crazy.
I think Rooney posted this one, and his comment was, great to see so many friendly faces. But then I forget who this one was from. I'm not sure if King was the first one to do this at Morales, but
funny.
That was that one Twitter for the weekend.
Yep.
All right, that does it for our week 2 review. Please give us a like, get some comments, subscribe if you're new. We will be back with a week 3 preview as well as a quick look at where we think the Champions League draw is going to take some of these Premier League teams, as well as some of these other European clubs. So. Thank you. Have a good evening. That does it for us. For Jack, I'm Conrad, and this has been the 45. Take care.